Yo, what's up, everybody? I see some people on Twitch already. DeFalco, I see you. Adam, I see you. Shout out East Los. Big Burks, I see you. David, I see you. Yeah. It's such a wonderful thing with technology that we can be connected like this. Just want to shout out Productive Culture. Shout out Brick.to.Your.Face. My name is Noreik, Thascool. This is a very special P.O.D. show. I got my man Dyesetta on the ones and twos. As you all may know, there's a lot of things going on in our world right now. Being a black man has never been as much in danger as it's been in my lifetime, as today. The good thing is that so many people are waking up and realizing what we've been talking about, shouting about, screaming about, dying about for so long, and that's that Black Lives Matter. So I just want to dedicate this show, this performance, to every single black person of color who's died from police brutality, all the fathers that haven't made it home, all the mothers, the sisters, the brothers, the uncles, the cousins. This is for you. You know, a lot of the songs that you hear, especially from hip-hop artists, come from experience, and yeah, they may have a good beat. Yeah, they may have a catchy hook. But a lot of what's talked about, if you really listen to it, is illustrating the black experience and the things that they have to go through. It's not a one-off type of thing. This happens to so many of us. So I hope that you listen to these songs with a different ear than you heard them before. Because a lot of what we talk about is the truth. I don't want y'all to turn a blind eye to this anymore. So I'm gonna have my man Dyesetta set me up. Yeah. This song right here is called Blind Eye. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm giving y'all the game about what's going on. Can't erase what I seen, can't escape when I need. I'm just trying to get my mind right. Sit and wonder some time, pressure I'm under some time. Like will I only be a highlight? In the grand scheme of things, will my reasoning be recognized in hindsight? Too late to go back, too late to feel bad. I'ma continue with my life like I had it twice. Was chicken the first time, but now I boil rice. Royal rights all black like an oil pipe. Growing in the soil like the fruits are always ripe. If you water them, instead of guarding them, I'll garden them. Make sure they harvest to go the farthest to feed the army men. The soldiers that fall for the oldest trick in the book. That life is just a crook. Taking everything you love and judging where you look. Got you moving up and down, sorta like a rook. But I'm a king, so I think before I step. Because in any direction they might pose a threat. Tread softly, tell them negative vibes to get off me. I prefer to travel light, looking for a signal like a satellite. It's the quickest way to a satellite respect. I know assurance is a wonderful occurrence, but you currently in a test said I don't think he's curving. You could wish for magic, but reality is Irvin. Got a call from my bro, homie, what the word is. I know for certain the past wasn't working, fulfilling all my purpose, no matter what the perk is. They want you worthless and unable to grow, to look away and to keep your eye closed, but I can't even turn a blind eye. Can't erase what I seen, can't escape when I need. I'm just trying to get my mind right. Sit and wonder some time, pressure I'm under some time. Like will I only be a highlight? In the grand scheme of things, will my reasoning be recognized in hindsight? Too late to go back, too late to feel bad. I'ma continue with my life. like I was supposed to. No matter all the blocks that I go through, I'ma use the rubble to build. New thoughts are instilled, my flow's like water distilled. You know the deal. And I'll adapt to the maps that I carve through the paths that I take. And the plans were to tank and my land were to shake. I still have faith, get back up on my feet. I'm still in that race, on my way to the finish line. Have you motivated every time I finish rhyme? Cause I realize it's important to keep on the portions of life. And the forces that govern our fortune are created from the endorsement of all kinds of behaviors. So I'm correcting mine and loving my neighbor. Whole crew cooking, yeah, we coming with flavor. So it's time to act in addition to prayer, cause I can't even turn a blind eye. Can't erase what I seen, can't escape when I need. I'm just trying to get my mind right. Sit and wonder sometime, pressure, I'm under some time. Like will I only be a highlight? In the grand scheme of things, will my reasoning be recognized in hindsight? Too late to go back, too late to feel bad. I'ma continue with my life. Can't erase what I seen, can't escape when I need. I'm just trying to get my mind right. Sit and wonder sometime, pressure, I'm under some time. Like will I only be a highlight? In the grand scheme of things, will my reasoning be recognized in hindsight? Too late to go back, too late to feel bad. I'ma continue with my life. And these are some of the things as a black man that we have to be conscious of. Every time that we walk out, we have to think, are we threatening? How do we look? Am I gonna smile at this person? Because my life is on the line. I know it's heavy. And I know a lot of people mean well. But you can't be oblivious to the facts anymore. You have to recognize that this place, this system, the way that it's set up is not meant for us to succeed, yet we succeed anyway. That's powerful. Now we need your help in order to uplift it and to get us to the positions that we need to be so that we can actually be one people free in this land. During this show, I'm going to be having a bunch of slides that are coming up. I didn't want to make myself the main thing. I wanted to make the slides the main thing because they have so much useful information there. For my non-people of color, they have books that you can read to tell you the facts about things going on. The news isn't going to tell you the facts. The news has their own agenda. Your peers, your friends, their experiences, those are the facts. They're the ones that are going to tell you the truth. We have some numbers on there for you to call to give justice to George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, Ahmaud Arbery, and so many others that have been slain because of police brutality and because of racism and because of just systematic oppression. Me, I've always been an optimistic person. I've always believed the good in everyone. I always have had hope. So in my songs and in my music, I always meant to promote that for people, hoping that it breaks down the defense mechanisms that you have and the biases that you have so that you can see that I'm just like you. I love, I get mad, I get sad, but we're going to change that. And there's a couple ways to do that. It starts with your vision and it starts with your heart. This song is going to be about your heart. Dyesetta, illuminate. Let's do this. It's not in the darkness no more. We ain't living in the darkness no more. There's no excuse. We take a responsibility. Let's go. Illuminate, 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 illuminate. When it feels like it's dark outside, you got a choice, let your heart decide. Illuminate, 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 illuminate. Like a star that fell out the sky. My only wish is to maximize. Look, learn Learn to recognize the light and you'll be alright. Gotta look deep inside and you'll see a side that you never seen before in your entire life. To get there, gotta be honest, I'm doing it right. Keep all your comments, jokes, and posts, cause I'm blowing smoke on the East Coast. Off consonants, managed to make a whole conscious shift. Began through these notes. That's when I knew I had the power, knew I had the juice. All organic, never had the powder. All my women sweet, they ain't never sour. All my homies with it, they don't ever cower. We too proud for that. We don't ever let them rain on parades. We just light so bright, get rid of shade. House sway, check it out. If your light isn't so, your heart's a lighthouse. Gotta show love and find the right route. Don't judge, maybe you could take a time out to really know how you feel before you go for the kill. Make sure you come correct and you with respect. Every time we intersect, maybe we'll connect. And if you just out of reach, I'm willing to extend, cause we all looking for an outlet. Illuminate, 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 illuminate. When it feels like it's dark outside, you got a choice, let your heart decide. Illuminate, 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 illuminate. Like a star that fell out the sky, my only wish is to maximize. In the skies, in the skies. Space. Move through space. Space and time. Space and time. In the sky. We're all in this dimension. We're all here. Move through space. We gotta move together. This is a movement. Hip hop. Hip. Knowledge. Hop. Movement. You gotta know the things that are going on. It's been in front of your face the whole time, but it's okay, cause it starts in your heart and we're gonna illuminate that thing. If you feel that, I need you to sing this with me. Illuminate, 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 illuminate. Like it feels like it's dark outside. You got a choice, let your heart decide. Illuminate, 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 illuminate. Like a star that fell out the sky, my only wish is to maximize. Yeah, yeah. Like a star that fell out the sky, my only wish is to maximize. Yeah. Like a star that fell out the sky, my only wish is to maximize. Look. My only wish is to maximize. My only wish is to make something and turn it greater than it's ever been. That's what we as a culture have the opportunity to do. That's the power that we hold. It's to take something and make it as great as it possibly can be. In order to do that, you got to have vision. In order to do that, you got to see it. You got to see yourself there. I'm talking to you, people of color. You got to see yourself in those positions, whether it's political positions, places of power, directors, executives, people who make moves, people who make decisions, policy. You have to see yourself in that promised land with your people so that we can actually get there. It's called manifestation. We're going to manifest this, all right? Let's go into the next one, Dyesetta. Yeah. These images are powerful. These protests are powerful. They have the vision. Yeah. Gotta have vision. Yeah. Let's talk about vision. Yeah, you gotta have vision. Yeah. Let's talk about vision. I see the whole scope, horoscope, famous scope. I see the whole scope, horoscope, famous scope. Yeah, you gotta have vision. Yeah. Let's talk about vision. Yeah, you gotta have vision. Yeah. Let's talk about vision. I see the whole scope, horoscope, famous scope. I see the whole scope, horoscope, famous scope. Ever get that feeling when it clicks? Got the light bulb on my eyeballs drawn to the bigger picture, different colors like I'm playing Twister. But I see them all. Real plans to be involved in every single facet and aspect of the business, to the assets and the NASDAQ. So you ain't got a fact check for the fact check. Just look inside of my bank account. I smile every time we take it out. Been doing this for a while, you know my style. I'm creating routes, new ways, new pathways to do it, and to do it that way is truly a blessing. When we move, progressing like that next level, elevating tears, elevating ears with all the music we make, all the lingo we make, all the events I partake, placing myself in the right place, all with a smile on my face. That's just the way that I do it. When it's been proven, when you uncovered in music that leads into you leading the movement, that's that shit that I'm proud of. Get your team when we mount up. Only thing I care is the amount of lives touch. If the line's much and the time's tough, still do it. Brainstorming for the next wave. In the meantime, consume this to be the coolest. Yeah, gotta have vision. Yeah, let's talk about vision. Yeah, you gotta have vision. Yeah, let's talk about vision. I see the whole scope, horoscope, aim the scope. I see the whole scope, horoscope, aim the scope. You gotta have vision, yeah. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Yeah. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. I see the whole scope, horoscope, aim the scope. I see the whole scope, horoscope, aim the scope. We ride on target. We all had a dream and a team we believe. Funny, we just started. Focus on the road, set forth many goals. We've worked our hardest. Music gets sold and the rhyme so cold. I'm talking Antarctic. Living the life of an artist. The best part is yet to come, more intellect to come. I'm the next one up, but like a pendulum, I'm going back and forth from shore to shore, seeing all the dots, I connecting them. Change your thoughts, success will come, so I set my mind up to think that way without even expecting nothing. And the blessings coming like over and over. Use my mind as a hand warmer. This sounds sweet with a band, won't it? 25 deep with the fam, homies, laying on the beach with the sand. Everything according to the plan, helping everyone that we can. Waking up with a way we can make a hip hop that's with. Yeah, gotta have vision, yeah. Let's talk about it. 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 I see the whole scope, horoscope, aim the scope. I see the whole scope, horoscope, aim the scope. You gotta have vision, yeah. Let's talk about it. 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 I see the whole scope, horoscope, aim the scope. I see the whole scope, horoscope, aim the scope. You gotta have vision. It's all about vision. You gotta have vision. It's all about vision. I see the whole scope, horoscope, aim the scope. I see the whole scope, horoscope, aim the scope. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm seeing some people on there. I see my man Richard's on there. Shout out Richard. He said that's his favorite song. I appreciate him for that. Let's see, we got Raven on there. Shout out Raven. Lisa J. This is amazing. This is amazing. Like y'all, I've been in quarantine. This is my first time being out on a stage for, it's been months. And as a performer, regularly performing, and as an artist, there's nothing like being up here. And even though that I can't see y'all in the crowd, I know that everybody is watching, and it's a blessing. So thank you for your time. Thank you for watching what we do. Shout out Productive Culture, BrickToYaFace, P.O.D Live. Wow, we're getting some amazing donations coming in right now. I just want to shout out Raven for donating. She just donated right now. Shout out Adrian for donating. If you guys see right down at the bottom, it says Cash App, Noreik, that's cool. That's not just coming to me. The money that's coming in there, we are going to compile that, and we are going to be donating that to black businesses and the essential workers that are on the front lines during this COVID-19 pandemic. And what's so amazing is that we actually have companies like Nomad that are going to be matching the donations that we get up to $1,000. And I'm working on some other companies that will be matching it up as well, up to $1,000. This is where it starts. This is where we can actually put our money to something good. So make sure and hit that Cash App and donate and help our communities out. We're going to turn this thing around. Now, at the top of the year, before all of this happened, I dropped a project called Triangles. Not really triangles like the shape, but TRY, triangles. And it was mainly about trying different ways to get to your goal. Sometimes you got to look inward. Sometimes you got to have people down for you. Sometimes you got to make that call and get on your hustle and really start putting your community and your talent and what you're able to do forward. You got to push it forward. And at the time that it came out, I don't think a lot of people really understood how much of a need for this that we really needed, you know, because of all the tragedy and everything that's going on right now. I think everybody is kind of woken up and looking for something to do What can I do? What can I do? How can I help? I have tons of friends and acquaintances, non-people of color, that are just asking, like, how can I help? Like, I didn't know this was going on. How could I not have known that this was going on? Well, the system is built for you not to know. And your friends, you just kind of attribute it to, oh, well, that's just him. That's just her. That's just what they're going through. No. The system was built for a reason. And that reason was to keep people who look like me down. If you look on the screen right now, we have Black-owned accounts to follow and learn from. So all my non-people of color who are wondering, what can I do? What can I do? Where's my resource? Follow those people. Follow those accounts. Educate yourself. All of the information is there. It's on Google. It's right there. There's so much Black history that isn't accounted for, that has been erased. There's so much that my forefathers and other people of color, their forefathers, have contributed to this country. Inventions, research, ideas, philosophies that have either been completely erased, completely ignored, or have been repurposed and taken by people who were in power at the time. But luckily, thanks to the internet, we are able to discover these people. And I think now's the best time, more than ever, to look into it and to discover how many people of color have really influenced your life and your livelihood, who've made things in America so much easier, who's fought for America. And it's amazing when you get into it. And what that did for me is that it made me look inward. It made me look inside myself and say, what can I do? What is inside me that I can bring to the world? And that's not necessarily an easy thing, because we get so down on ourselves. We're like, sometimes we're our biggest hater. And now's not the time for that. Not the time for that at all. You have to start loving yourself. It's about self-love. Just because you didn't know that this was going on doesn't make you a bad person. But now that you're awake, you know, when we keep saying, oh, they're woke, oh, they're conscious, this is what we're talking about. So now that you're awake, look inside yourself. Improve on yourself. Great Biggie Smalls, can't change the world unless you change yourselves. That's what it was about. So let's make that change. Let's get it popping. Dyesetta, let's go. Shout out my man Apollo, who helped me produce this project. This was called N-Word. Yo, I like the momentum my art has been getting. It's just crazy that I'm taking trips off of my sentences. That's what happens when you no longer negligent. Claim your name, you better put some respect on it, cause that's gonna set the tone, the vibe for how they act when you arrive. It all starts from inside. Don't tell yourself no more lies. The outside could be an influence, but don't buy into it, cause I ain't got the money, and for that they take an issue with the way I do it, the way that I get into it. It's coded to Inuit, swimming my wave is imminent. The rise of the innocence, it's about harnessing our power. The time has now come for hours, the time has now come for hours, and you know I dig deep, looking inward. Little voice speak, it tell me I'm the one. I'm starting to believe it all starts with me. I'm learning how to be me. I'm on go till they know. I dig deep, looking inward. Little voice speak, it tell me I'm the one. I'm starting to believe it all starts with me. It all starts with me, yeah. Too busy working to be for certain. I'm a whole new person. I was hurting and hurting others. It wasn't working till I reflected on areas I neglected. Found my self-love, so I stepped up. I evaluated what I had and got my check up. Everything solid from the chest down to the neck up. My city is a mecca. Yo, introduce me to your friend. She said her name was Becca. That's when I knew the night had just begun. With the crew we lightin' one, like a game and lightin' them, like a game on. How much we up? By like one. I feel like I'm the one out of 150 some million. Yeah, that's when the deal comes and all the other ventures. Till I'm old and wearing dentures. Maggot to the money, you can call me Eric Lyncher. Busy going back and forth, I'm just trying to find my center. And I know I dig deep, looking inward. Little voice speak, they tell me I'm the one. I'm starting to believe it all starts with me. I'm learning how to be me, I'm on go till they know. I dig deep, looking inward. Little voice speak, it tell me I'm the one. I'm starting to believe it all starts with me. It all starts with me, yeah. It has to start with you first. Yeah. Let's go, Dyesetta. Yeah, 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 yeah. Come on. If you in the house, I need you dancing to this one. Hey, hey, yo. Come on. This one's featuring Tilden Park. Yo, lay back, play that, lay back. Old school, yeah, A-track. I'm reminiscing on the days I remember way back. I used to always say I'ma make it ASAP, cause I believe in my divine. And when I press rewind, you can pinpoint the anointing in my life. Like the time I got support, I couldn't quite afford to even pay attention to the game. I'm kinda bored, oh yeah, right then, all hell broke loose. When it's time to hit the stage, they yo, yeah, that's cool. That is when I knew, I think I had a route. I'm walking down the path, all my niggas coming too. And if you wanna groove, baby girl, you coming through. I show you the world, but wonder what it's coming to. Wish I knew, glad I grew up, munching on the fruit cup. My life wasn't too rough, music introduced us to a dream that was bigger than just me. So I had to go recruit, introduce you to the team of some like-minded individuals. Make the vision visual, manifest it physical. Then repeat, that's a formula we getting out of ordinary street. Come with me, I'ma show you extraordinary things like, yeah. Come with me, I'ma show you extraordinary things like, it's that black boy magic. Ordinary things, yo.
Locked on my mind, trying to keep it light. I put on for the shot, yeah. Up to nothing nice. She said she feel the way, and she text me and survive. Feel it when you pull up, I can see it in your eyes. I know you're down for me. It's down for me. Tell me you're down for me. Still down for me. Just say you're down for me. Just say you're down for me. Tell me you're down for me. Still down for me.
Yo, I appreciate the wait. Knowing what's at stake, I wouldn't put you in position where you couldn't elevate. It's called playing to your strengths. Hold up, let me demonstrate. I used to have the best intentions, but I made mistakes and the feeling made me weak. I didn't want to let you down, but I didn't think about it if you were around. So everybody thought I had it, but I wasn't sure. To be there for my homies was my only concern, but it was draped in the self-serve, knowing I deserved to be the best to do it, but I couldn't put in work. Not because I didn't want to, but I didn't know how. Pressure from the whole crowd, I just started to slow down. Out of my character, out of my element. Finding my truth with courage, I'm telling it to all of you. Hoping you can inspire the youth. Reminding you it's a journey for finding the truth.
I've been on my mind,
yeah.
Trying to keep it light.
Let's go.
Put on for the shot, yeah. Up to nothing nice. She said she feel the way, she text me and survive. Feel it when you pull up, I can see it in your eyes. I know you're down for me. Still down for me.
Come on, hey.
Tell me you're down for me. Still down for me. Down for me, they say you're down for me. Tell me you're down for me, still down for me.
I love it, I love it. It's so crazy. You guys are amazing and have shown that y'all are down for me. We have raised over $300 already. That's amazing. You guys are amazing. All of this money is going to be donated to black-owned businesses and to the essential workers that are fighting COVID. My cousin is a nurse. I have family that is out there on the front lines. I have family that are out there protesting. Shout out to the protesters, man. You guys are making things happen right now. Real change is happening in 2 weeks. 2 weeks we've been doing this. 2 weeks we've been going hard as a community and as a people. And there's legislation that's being passed. There's defunding that's being passed. There's racist rhetoric that's being removed from our country that's supposed to advocate for all men, all women being free and equal. We did that in 2 weeks, y'all. Imagine what we can do in a month, in a year. We just got to hustle. We got to hustle. We got to make sure and keep it going. We have to keep the foot on the gas and not knees on our necks. Rest in peace, George Floyd. Rest in peace, Breonna Taylor. Rest in peace, Ahmaud Arbery. Trayvon Martin. Tamir Rice. So many others. It's important, y'all. My life depends on it. Your friends' lives depend on it. I want to keep doing this. I want to see my kids, my grandkids. I want to grow old. I want to be on the porch, cranky. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I have the same dreams and the same visions that you all have. Why should I be denied that because some police officer doesn't understand what's going on, or does understand what's going on and decides to use his power and take it from me? We ain't gonna let that happen. We as a people ain't gonna let that happen. We gonna get on the hustle. My man Johnny Bars called me one time in the studio, and we got it on. We recorded it, so I'm gonna have my man Dyesetta play this song real quick.
I'm really happy that you and Tilden Park was out here doing.
He was gassing me up.
Handling that shit.
That's right.
Yeah, man.
We were handling that shit.
Bro, nigga. Talk that shit when you talk that shit.
I promised him I would.
There's a time to be humble, and there's a time for subtle flex.
We ain't humble no more.
And I think it's your time for the subtle flex.
Hustle beats town like every single time. Talking every single time I try to apply myself. I surprise myself like, ooh, this kinda nice. Realize every time that you think that you can't, that you can. And it's all in your mind. I had no idea what was in me. I couldn't really see. So I took a look aside and I saw my own beast to unleash. Saw my own sword to unsheath. Saw my own door underneath and the insecurity was sleep. So I slipped past and went to get gas and I floored it to what's important. Pulled up, cut out my portion. Yeah, that's all me. Balls in my court. Yeah, that's Spalding. Follow passions and follow callings. Trust your gut and knows what's up. There's something up you must be prepared for. Look out for such and such. If you ain't clutch enough, they might be there before. You and your brilliant idea, everyone already tried here. So you gotta aim higher instead of higher. From a buyer to supplier, yeah. Hustle beats sound like every single time. Talking every single time I try to apply myself. I surprise myself like, ooh, this kinda nice. Realize every time that you think that you can't, that you can. And it's all in your mind. I had no idea what was in me. I couldn't really see. So I took a look aside and it took a little while, I admit. Had to write it down, put a file on it. Had to add the side real quick. Put a couple down for accounting. On my way to flipping now, brother, counting. Took some focus to find my motives, but once I did, I dialed in. Called all the numbers, spoke to all the customers. Something like a hustler, I found it oddly satisfying. I felt my world was gratifying. In a world of instant gratifying, we break the rules and ratify them. There's no more, this is the way you do it. You just do it with all your heart, all your love, all your spunk, all your spark, all your art, all your heart. Hustle.
Everybody who's serious,
everybody who's watching this, everybody who's serious. All my black people, all my people of color, we got to get on the hustle. This isn't going to change itself. We have to change it. We're responsible. We got to pay attention to policy. We got to pay attention to who's running our communities. We got to vote. I don't want to hear nothing about, oh, it's rigged, oh, it's rigged. You know how we'll know for sure? Is if all of us vote. And we'll see. We'll see at that point. But it's in your hands. It's in my hands. It's in God's hands. For this next one, I hope everybody watching. I see some people that are on right now. I see my man Victor, he's on. Neon Kale, he's on. Raven, I see you. Big Burks, I see you. David, I see you. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. It's all good. Got to have privacy on the phones, you know? They be trying to get you. This next one, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this a cappella. I'm going to trust y'all that you guys are doing this with me. And wouldn't this be something? We're not even in the same space, but we're doing it together. The people in heaven, the people who are looking down are going to see everybody doing this. It's going to be in unison. You guys are basically going to clap. Let's get a clap. It's in your hands, in your hands. It's in your hands, yeah. It's in your hands, not my hands, it's in your hands. On beat, in your hands, yeah. It's in your hands, not my hands. I'm depending on you. I'm depending on you. I'm depending on you. I'm depending on you. It's in your hands, It's in your hands, yeah. It's in your hands. If you clapping, I'm going to need you to put that on the comment. It's in your hands, yeah. It's in your hands, not my hands. I'm depending on you. I'm depending on you. I'm depending on you, and you too. I'm depending on you. The ball's in your court. Balls in the sport, man, a ball got the drive like balls on the course. My man hands me the torch cause it's better than the lighter. The answer for the J like I was Allen Iver. Son, I'm the one when it begun. I did it just for fun, now I do it just for funds. Put smoke up in my lungs, but hear me out. Before you doubt, before you start to think about a time where I did not want to hear my people shout. Trust me, I do. I just got some trust issues. And I know there's no excuse, but I swear that it's the truth. And I just wish that I could prove that it gets lonely in the booth. And I just wish that all of you could be there with me too. We could rock from side to side, light up the room. I'd imagine that'd be cool. Make you a part of the plan. If it wasn't for my fans, I wouldn't be just where I am. It's in your hands. It's in your hands, yeah. It's in your hands, not my hands. It's in your hands. It's in your hands, yeah. It's in your hands, not my hands. I'm depending on you. I'm depending on you. I'm depending on you, and you too. I'm depending on you. It's up to you, it's up to me. It's up to we. Got a responsibility to be responsible, and we will topple obstacles, use opticals to decipher the broader scope of things, question things openly. Even if the answer ain't what you hope to be, it's truth. What then to do? I will tell you what you do. Use it. No more excuses, no more ruses. Ignorance is a bliss, it's a big illusion constructed by the institution to keep all of us stupid, and it's working. People hurting so much we refuse to love another person. I know we hurting, but is it worth it to lose all the sensibilities to twerking? Oh, Noreik, you went there. That isn't fair, but what isn't fair is how we do not care that we're going nowhere fast. Learn from the past. I know this kind of heavy. Can I count on you to carry in your hands? It's in your hands, yeah. It's in your hands, not my hands. It's in your hands. It's in your hands, Lord. It's in your hands, not my hands. I'm depending on you. I'm depending on you. I'm depending on you, and you too. I'm depending on you. This is typically when the cheers would happen. Yeah. Oh, man. But it's true. if each one of us does our part, if each one of us does what we can do and trust that the next person next to us is going to do it as well, we got it. We win. Everybody was clapping along with you, even though you were clapping with your families or clapping in your apartment or clapping in your car or wherever you're listening to this. I'm here to tell you that for a fact, there were other people that were clapping with you. And you went out on faith, and you did it as well. That's called togetherness. It's called synchronicity. It's about being on the same wavelength. And that's really what's going to change what's going on right now. This song is called Wavelength. It's about all of us being connected. Yeah. Take a look for a second, know that all of us are connected. All of us are connected, know that all of us are connected. If you take a look for a second, know that all of us are connected. All of us are connected. I hope we come to our senses, or else we will suffer from lessons we already should have learned. This is heavy, we concerned with the wrong things. We care a little more about wealth than we do about health. Here to tell you that's the wrong thing, cause money don't buy you breath. Money is a rise in stress. Look me in my eyes contest, realize and connect these lies and finesse. Want us to hate each other, to negate each other. I was like, wait, I don't want to negate, I want to appreciate each other. Yeah, for the gifts I were given, some of y'all driven, others ride shotgun, I own the vision. I'll be rolling with family who die for the mission, but not on my time, I watch no fam left behind. We connect like lines and dots and like ties and knots. So if I'm ever in a tighter spot, like a spider caught in a writer's block. No, the mic is hot, the night, the spot, the flight, the comp, the sight, the thought. Is that what counts? I hope it counts. I'm hoping now. Could we connect? I'm focused now. We reconnect. I'm hoping.
We're on the same page. Wavelength, wavelength, wavelength. We're on the same page. Wavelength, wavelength, wavelength.
We're on the same page. If you're on the same page, I'm gonna need you to comment. Same page. Say, Noreik, I'm on the same page.
All I am applies to you.
And even if I try, no point in trying to hide.
My soldier sins of finding you. We're on the same page. Wavelength, wavelength, wavelength.
Take a look for a second, know that all of us are connected. All of us are connected, know that all of us are connected. If you take a look for a second, know that all of us are connected. You thinking what I'm thinking? Everybody here for the weekend? Tell me, what are the chances? Do you think it's random, or do you think you're here for a reason? Let me tell you something. Whether you believe it or not, we are all meant to be in the spot that we're at, based on the pace of a path that led us there, so we can shine one day like let them stare. They might need that UV protection. This a new me, you see progression in front of your eyes, and then you realize you can too. Just need reflection, introspection, just some attention to the things in life that make you tick. Figure out why and come to terms with it, then decide, continue to learn from it. You've always had a choice, no time to be silent. You always had a voice. You can find me on an island, skin feeling moist. Anybody wanna roll? You know I got the Royce. Back to my point, if we could be honest with each other, we would get to a point where we don't have a fear to be judged, and the love will appear once again. But it's up to every one of us. Let's go.
We're on the same page. Wavelength, wavelength, wavelength. We're on the same page. Wavelength, wavelength, wavelength. We're on the same page.
Wavelength, wavelength, wavelength.
We're on the same page.
Wavelength, wavelength, wavelength.
You know I'm
Tied to you.
wavelength, wavelength.
All I am applies to you. And even if I try, no point in trying to hide. My soldier sins of finding you.
We're on the same page. Wavelength, wavelength, wavelength.
Take a look for a second, know that all of us are connected, yeah. All of us are connected. Say that to your peers, say that to who's around you. All of us are connected. Take a look for a second, know that all of us are connected, yeah. And if all of us are connected, it should pain us to see one of us fall at the hands of tyranny, die at the hands of racism, because we are connected. In Ubuntu, my humanity is tied to yours. So if you die, I die. If you live, I live. If you succeed, I succeed. And that's how we truly, truly, truly become together. So I urge everybody that's watching this, look at these slides. Research. Read up. Contact your friends. Talk to your peers. Have those uncomfortable conversations with your family members. This isn't new. So the conversations that you are going to have with your father and with your mother and with your grandparents, they were brought up under the system. They don't know any better. But with that being said, we never stop growing. Just because that they are older doesn't mean that they have to be set in their ways. We can inspire them to grow. We can show them a better way. And our future and our legacies depend on it. Some of us weren't here to give that gift to their offspring. This needs to stop. Black lives matter. American lives matter. World lives, us human beings, our lives matter. We are here for a purpose. I hope to God that He is putting me in my purpose right now. And I hope that He's speaking to every single person that's on this live, that's watching this, in your heart. I pray that He helps you find your purpose if you haven't found it already. This is where we're going to make the real change. Make sure to donate so that we can start enacting that change. These things have to be actionable.